Hello and welcome to my very late Flosstube. Yeah, it's been a while. I think the last time I filmed was in the end of April. Things happened. This pillow bothers me, so I'm gonna move that. I'm just gonna dive right into it and show you what I've been working on. I've been so good at keeping my journal and writing down what I have done. This is my flashy journal. So I'm just gonna show you a page how I do it. It works. So here I write down every day I stitch how much and the percentage if I know it. I have some surprises for the projects I've been doing. I finished one, which I'm not going to show because I sent it away. It's Raichu. It's a Pokemon. It was like a cute little gift for a new friend, because I've gotten into Pokemon cards lately, which is a very bad thing with the prices, but you know. I'm gonna go into personal stuff at the end if you're interested, because a lot did happen and I am okay. Very tired, but I'm okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna pick randomly and see what's on top. I can start showing the two new starts, which neither of them are for me. Both are for my mom and my daughter. If there's some odd sounds, my dog is here, so she's having fun with her bone. So she might make an appearance. I will try because she's very cute. And yeah, we are just gonna jump right into it. So the first one is not cross stitch. I have to show the pattern, but I don't think you can follow it just from the way I'm showing it, because you have to like really read it. So this is a kit. I had to laminate the original pattern because it's very old. It's a pillow, so my mom wanted a pillow she can have when she's old, like a really, like an old looking pillow with like the colors from the 70s and 80s, and she wanted me to make it, and I was like, sure, why not? So, and this, she really liked this pattern, and this pattern is called Røros, which is a small town. Well, it's a really famous place in Norway. I don't think it's famous in Norway, but it's famous where I am from, because like we have to drive through there when we go to the cabin, so it's like the biggest place close to a cabin, so it kind of mean it's sentimental for us. So this is the pattern. You cannot just do the same, like this is part, so I started here, and so I'm just gonna do this segment 3 times, or as much space as I have. I don't know. I had to ask Sophia for help because I do not know anything about this, and these are made with wool threads, like double. My dog is talking. My dog is having fun. That is not her complaining. This is her I'm happy noise. She's a Swedish laphound. They do talk. So I had to put this on a Q-snap, so it's been living there, and look how fun it is. Look. So I don't know what it's called. I'm just gonna make you go a little bit closer to me. Hello. So I don't know what it's called in English or something like that. it says it's called billedsum, which is kind of a hardanger, kind of like something like that. So the back is kind of but it's gonna be filled out. It's really fun. The pattern is kind of odd, so I have to like count. I count holes, which is the same I do when I cross stitch, so I don't really have any problems doing this. And this is fun. My back is killing me, my arms, because I have to like, this is like really odd. Yeah, it's fun. I have something else to do which isn't cross stitch, and I like that, so that is fun. I have to, let's see, I think this is, nope. Where did I put it? Yep, there it is. So this is Red Panda. I think I have that one on. Where's? It's been a long time since I've done this. I am out of practice. So excuse me for having to wait a little bit. So this is, where it is, there it is. This is Red Panda. It is a pattern I got from Etsy. My daughter loves red pandas since the movie Red. I originally thought they were much bigger than they are. They are like teeny tiny, but they are cute. So I didn't get much done on it. Is this the right? Yep. I just got the top. I started at the, I have a hanging thread, so I'm so sorry. So this is the, I am not going to use all of this, of course, but I thought it was fitting. I had a problem trying to find, I originally had another fabric planned out and it didn't work, so this is Miss Rose from Barbaro Creations. It's an 18 count, but it's more like a 20, so it's kind of, I'm doing 2 over 2. 2 threads over 1, yeah. So it's kind of teeny tiny, but I mean, I did start it. That's a big thing for me. I have to start it, and then it will. Hopefully, I won't forget I have it. So I worked on it for 1 day, so it's not much. But again, it's a start. It's a start. I'm just gonna pull it. I worked on, did I work on this? Yeah, I have 2 projects in this one. I have Light Weaver and I have Soul. I did actually work on Soul and I got in a few thousand stitches. I'm gonna show that first because I'm really excited. I got an ear done. So Soul is from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's I'm doing, I said I'm doing it with Aylara. I don't know if she's gone. Let's see. There we go. I always start most of the times, yeah, up here. So I have the ear. So I'm trying to. I'm trying to do a page. I swear my dog is okay. She's just being dramatic. I don't think I have, no, I don't have a picture. But this is done on 28 count, 2 over 1 half cross. I do not do 10th stitch. You can see that I'm doing half cross at the back here because the threads go that way and not that way. I have to learn. Are you gonna come up? Come. Here we have my dog. Oh, she likes kisses. Oh God, help! Send help! Okay. Yeah, she's very happy licking. Oh God. Yeah, you can lay down there. Oh yeah. Oh God, this is not gonna end well. I know it's not gonna end well. Okay, so I was. Oh, jeez, you are sneezing. I know you're just playing, but that's a lot. So I had this much done, which I did over a few days. It was fun doing yellow. I've realized that you're not gonna lick my iPad. I have realized that there's some colors I do like working with, which I don't really like. I can work on them for a long time, and there's some colors I really don't like working with, and I've realized blue, of course, is a color I like working with. Yellow is okay. Green is not okay, for some odd reason. I don't know why. Brown, no. So, but this is his ear. So the way I'm trying to do this is I'm trying to finish the page. I don't know how that's working. I usually do like cross-country, but I've found out that different projects needs to be worked in different ways, so I can like have one way of working with, because that won't work on every project for me, because the colors go differently, and I'm not used to having her loose when I'm talking, so this will be something. So Soul was actually fun. I am hoping he will be focused, because I'm gonna talk about that later, because I'm gonna go off the rails because I have ADHD, so my thoughts are everywhere. Then I worked on, like for one day, but I'm still gonna show it. I worked on Lightweaver. He is done on 28. I can actually see the count. Well, it also says down here. It's funny because both me and Alara is working on both of these, but we have, I think she is doing Soul on 28 count but full cross. I'm doing half cross, and I have oh god, I am doing Lightweaver on 28 count half cross, but she is doing the max color one. She's doing the big one. I'm doing the regular one. I would never ever do a big one because I would never finish it and I would just be sad. So I tried, oh god, it's like having a kid, isn't it? Having a dog. So this is all I had done. So I started filling out the blue, which is, I thought was the background. It's not, it's the wing. I swear she's okay. She's just being dramatic. So I really wanted to go all the way over and just be done with the blue, but then blue is more fun than doing yellow, and this whole thing is yellow almost. So I started filling in this. I'm trying to like, so again, this I can't do this in the way I would do, because there's a lot of like, what are they called, gills? No, it's not gills, but a lot of stuff is like going that way, so I she's laying down behind me. Yeah, so it's nice to be cuddled. So this, I kind of tried to fill in a lot of this, and oh god, you're gonna take down the whole setup. Sorry for that. I just tried filling in what I could, and I have to say half cross on 28 count is not my favorite. Especially when it's, well, I am only doing it 2 over, but with 2 threads, and the reason for that is it's hard to end. Well, it's not hard to end threads, but I feel like I'm wasting a lot of thread when I'm doing half cross, because I do a loop start with it, and I haven't found a good way. So when I cut the threads, I have 2 lengths, and it's hard. I have to like fold it, and then there's a lot of stop and start, and I prefer doing full cross, but I actually like how, depending on the project, I do like half cross with some on 25 count, because it looks like it's painted on, kind of. It does give a different effect than a full cross, so yeah, I mean, I have a lot of projects here which I feel like I have no intention of getting done right now. And I'm okay with that, hopefully. One day we will be done. So this is Saga. This is if I'm talking about a project and you want to know more, please let me know if I forget something, because I am just doing this because I know I've been thinking about doing this for months, and I just had to sit down and do it. So this is gonna be a long one because I have a lot to say. So this is Saga from Long Dog samplers. This is the whole thing. I am doing these 3. I am doing 1/1 full cross, and I am doing it on hand dyed by Rolanda. It doesn't have a name. It's 28 count. I have so much done. So I did have this on Pattern Keeper and it was wrong, so I went over to, so I don't know how many stitches I got, but this is the whole fabric, and this is my big start. At least it's something. I did work on it for a day, so I filled in, and I had to move, I think, this star because it's off. I don't know why. So the plan is to fill in everything that's connected to the frame in black, and then everything that's kind of inside. I have a lot of floss which has the wrong dye lot, which I can't use otherwise. So my plan is to have the kids choose a color and I just use it. It's not a focus, it's not gonna be a focus for a while, but it's fun. Then I have Reflections of Norway. So this is one I should have started this in 2021 in April. I was actually stitching this when I think my water broke. No, I was watching YouTube. Yeah. I was eating noodles and my water broke. Which is fun. I can never eat noodles without remembering that, so fun fact. This is from Ink Circles. This is I started to cross stitch in 2019, so this is a very old one. My dog is still. I am not doing the horns on the helmets because the Vikings didn't have horns on their helmets. So this is just a mushroom Lagana, nothing fancy. The thread is what's it? It's a DMC Variations in the colorway 4030. I'm so regretting it, which is why I haven't finished it. This is over halfway done. It looks cool. I don't like working on it. That's why it's still lingering. Because I have to do one cross at a time so it doesn't mess it up, and that's why I don't really like But this was pulled for, so everything that I have spent a day on has been pulled for Whipco. I'm gonna go over that at the end. Yeah, we can do Jeremy. This is Jeremy. I had 1 day on him. I have kind of lost, like he was a focus last year, he's not been a focus this year. This is Jeremy enjoying the snow by Contemporary Cross. And I am cropping him, of course. So all I did was, how far along am I on him? I think I am over a third. I shall look. I have 36,000 stitches, so I am 36. He is about 100,000 when I cropped him. I think it's like 98-ish, something like that. So he is done on 28 count, full cross, 1 thread. Boop. So I kind of before the last time I worked in his sword and his stomach, I didn't want to do that anymore, so I went over here because I want to go to the edge, which I think is about here, something along here. The edge is Greg, which is this guy. I have named them all. This is Greg, so the edge would be like right there in this helmet. This is Greg, this is Stuart, this is Jeremy. They are friends. They are colleagues. So yeah, I mean, I am 36,000 stitches in on him, and hopefully he will be a focus again. We will see. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I never know with myself. It's always a gamble. But we do like that, don't we? The next one is one I barely touched, but I know Elara likes it, so I'm gonna show it anyway, and I'm kind of proud I did touch her, and it was really odd to suddenly work on 28 count. 2 over 2, because I haven't done that. I don't do that on the full coverage ones, because that has been my jam. So this is the Dark Queen of the Earth, Sal. From who has it? I forgot who has it. Oh well, it was a Sal a few years ago. I never really managed to finish it. This is the whole thing, and I have a flower left to do here. I have this part and a flower, and then I have the thing down here, and then I have the back stitching. I won't do the beads, so I will just have to fill in with stitches. So the back stitching of her face is done, but there's some in her arm, and oh, it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's a there are a lot of stitches left, but I am not gonna force myself to do it, because cross stitching is supposed to be fun. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Kan du legge deg? Legg deg ned. Legg deg ned. Du. Oh, she won't lie down. She's just gonna go around and Dicty. Oh, she looks at me like I'm crazy. I am saving the 2 best projects for the last one. Just 25 minutes in. Wow. I am surprised. This is Eat My Dust. which I have renamed Scarface. This is a kit, you can see it here. Because there was a reel on my, I don't know if it was Instagram or Facebook, but it was about a lion who died, like a really famous lion who died in, what was it, 2018, something like that. And he was really, really famous because he was named Scarface. He had like a scar over his eye, and he was really cool. Like he was a badass lion. So I renamed him Scarface, and he has 3 brothers, which he had in his pack. And if you can see here, you have Scarface, and you have 3 other lions in the background. These are called, these are called Hunter, Sikio, and Morani. His brothers. So this is Scarface. So these have names. I like giving things names. Makes it more personal. So I actually did a lot on him. It's done on is it 18 count Ada? 16 count Ada. Kit, floss, everything. So this is him. You can see I added the brown over his eye. Look, he is starting to... I did a lot. I don't know where it was before, but I did a lot. It's close up, it looks so weird because it's like these parts are... Look, you can see it's really odd, but then it looks good. It's magic. It looks so good. So yeah, I did a lot. I added the scar over his eye, so this is Scarface. I am hoping to get more work done on him. He's fun. But he's a paper pattern, so I don't know how much I've done, but when I get out of the confetti in his face, it's gonna be easier because there's like a big box of colors, which is good. So I have 2 projects left. These are the 2 I have worked most on, which brings me to a realization which I had, is that I subconsciously chooses a focus, 1 or 2 focus pieces a year. So one year it was a protector of magic, which I was like, that was my main project. I always pulled it out if I didn't know what I wanted to work on. Last year it was Jeremy, and it kind of works because I put in a lot of effort and then something else takes over, and I don't know why it happens like in New Year, so but it does. So this has been this project always sits by my computer, where I relax, so it's easy to pull out. It's my kids are really happy. This is one of my focus. This is Eevee or Evolutions. It's a printed one from China. You can't get it anymore, unfortunately. Rita Marie is working on this too, but she started at the top and is going down. I started at the bottom and going up, and then I go all over the place, as I always do. So I actually has worked on this a lot. So each time I watch Formula 1, I sit and stitch on this. If I watch something else, I stitch on it. It's one of my, I don't know why it's one of my favorite projects, but it's easy. I don't have to count much. I just follow the colors. There's some confetti. There's some areas I don't like in there, but it's actually looking surprisingly well. I did the counting, and there's 60,800 stitches on it, so it's a tad smaller than a mini from Hade. So it's still a decent project. So, but I am doing. It's 14 count. I'm doing it with the... I'm going to show you the back first. Just to make sure that... Look, so here is the top and here is the bottom. So now you can see this is the back. The front looks so good. Look at it! I am working on Umbreon, which is kind of throwing me off because he has a purple leg. But so I finished Eevee. I have some left to do up in here. There was some stuff to fill in here. I started on Flareon's ear because I felt bad for it not having an ear. This is Vaporeon. It's done. It's fully done. I have some stuff. Yeah, he is actually. It is done. It has some left in his thing here. But look at it. They look so good. I funnily called it Phoebe and what did I call it? Florian? Because they look a bit funky. They are not like proper, but and then I have Leafeon up here, and I started to fill in. So the blue is like an what color is that? The blue is 819, and the yellow is black 310. So it's really easy to just like pick it and just fill it in. So that's what I do when I watch Formula 1, is I work on this. So it's fun, it's easy. I really like it. And the fabric has started to soften off. And I stitch in hand, so it's a tad funky, but it's fun. I am hopefully gonna wait with Sylveon to the end, because that is my daughter's favorite, and then we will see who will take this in the room. It will probably be a little bit of a fight, so hopefully I will continue to work on this and have fun with it. I am really enjoying it at the moment, so without really meaning to, my focus this year ended up being Storykeep Mary Morgan, and I am this close to being done. I decided to crop it for obvious reasons. Not because I'm bored of it, but because I didn't feel like doing 20,000 extra stitches for some legs. So this is the whole thing. And I am cropping it. I should have done this before, but oh well. I am cropping it here, right under the wing from the bird that's cut out. So I am taking away quite a lot. So, and it's easier to frame something like this than something like this. So this is done on 25 counts. It's still partly in the Q-snap. So I just have to excuse that. There's some hanging threads. The end for where I've stitched is the end. So I have just like 4 rows left. A few thousand stitches. So this is the whole piece. It looks so good. Look at it. I think you can see that. Yeah. It looks really good. I'm so happy. I am so... I hope to get it done soon. And the threads on the back here, I'm just going to show you. It's chaotic. Look. And it's really bulky and it's bad, but I'm working... Well, I did fill out what I could with the part threads here, so now I'm doing the same here, and I just have to... I'm not going to stop and start and all over. I'm just going to go over and just like... it is mayhem. It is what it is, but it works. So this is gonna be finished hopefully in the next month, because we are gonna go straight into plans. So I am unsure if I'm gonna do Whip Go next year. I did do it this year, kind of. I finished all the months up to June, and this was mostly to just take out something I don't really work on otherwise, like Morgan has been a favorite. So what I'm gonna do after Morgan is that I have a project I'm gonna start, which I'm really excited about. I can actually tell you how many stitches I have in Morgan. I have 53,794 stitches, and I will probably, it's a 78,000 stitches big project, and I will probably cut out like close to 20,000 stitches with cropping it. So I do like that. I do like that idea. So the project I will start after, which I am very excited for, is Story Keep Secret Parade. It's this one. It's actually smaller than Mary Morgan. This is 150 stitches wide, so it will fit into a Q-snap like that and just go down, because I found such a good way of working on it. I love it. My brain loves it. I'm like excited. So that's why I want to do that one. And I will have a new focus, or I will try to have a new focus piece next year. I'm gonna have a new star, which is I'm joining the Heaven and Earth Designs cell. I am doing Battle, the ship. I don't have a picture of it. I should have a picture of it. I don't have a picture of it. Sorry. I'm gonna say I'm gonna try. I have a goal of doing 6 pages, which is about 45,000 stitches ish. It's not the partial pages at the end, so I will try and finish a page at a time, which means I did the math. Which is about 1,000 stitches a week. It's less. Honestly, it's less. But my mind works best with whole numbers and not like 724. That doesn't tell me anything. And I know that if on a good day, like I did 10,000 stitches on Jeremy, and I'm gonna use the same count and the same method, like full cross. I did 10,000 stitches on him in, I think it was about a month. So I know I can do it. Colors are different. It's beige and brown and cream, which is not my favorite, but and there's a lot of colors, and I think there's a lot of confetti in it, so we will see. But that's my goal, is to do 1,000 stitches. If I do 1,000 stitches every week, I will have met the page goals by December-ish. So that is my goal, because there's 52 weeks, and if I do 1,000, it would be 52,000 stitches within a year, and I will, and it's about 80. Is it 89,000? So I think it's about 10,000 stitches more than Morgan, and yeah, it's the first time I did watch the 2 other cells in the previous years, and I never really liked any of the. Well, I did like the jellyfish last year, but I didn't have the. I just didn't do it. And now I was like, okay, I do like that one, and there was a few others I liked, and that's why I am wanting to do the 6 pages and not. I do not have a goal of finishing the whole thing. If I do, that's awesome, but I don't think I will. I need to have realistic goals because I still want to work on other things, and I don't know. I don't really want to push myself too much, but that's gonna be my main focus. Hopefully, if my brain allows it. I don't know. My brain does a lot of funny stuff. I think Evie will still be my Formula One project. Oh God. And oh God, you have a knot in your fur. So that's gonna be good. So other than that, I'm just gonna do what I want and stitch on whatever I want and have fun with it. So that was all the stitchy things. I do have some updates when it comes to the chaos that is. I think last time I was on medications. I was trying out medications. Turns out I do not work on medications. I got really ill mentally, so we just said nah to that. Then I had a good summer. It was a lot. We had like 15 days of like 30 degrees, which was insane, like constant sun. My poor dog barely made it out because it was so hot. She's black and she has a lot of fur. I didn't stitch much in the summer, and then August came and I stitched nothing for almost a month because me and my husband went through some rough patches. I almost got divorced. We figured it out. We are good now, thank you. But he ended up getting an ADHD diagnosis, and he's on medication, so we are doing well. It's funny how he suddenly gets me in a way he hasn't done before because he has some of the same issues I do. I have autism as well. My autism is worse than my ADHD, so I'm more autistic than I do have ADHD, but I have both. He just has ADHD, so and when we finally decided to continue together and do this, it allowed me to relax in a way I haven't done before. And I know I've talked about always having headaches, like all the time. I have had multiple headaches at the same time. I have had up to 3, and the doctor has been like, hey, take pain medications, that's it. And since I have allowed myself to not do anything, like I do as little as I can, I do go out and do some shopping and groceries and do all that stuff, get the stuff for the kids. But I rarely go and visit people because people are really, I get really tight. I can do it. I can push through it. I am good when I'm there, but I get sick afterwards. So allowing myself to not push myself has made me more relaxed. My headache is gone, which is insane. But it's made me more of a hermit. So it's kind of good and bad. For me, it's good, but I do feel bad for not doing as much as I did before, but then I have to think that what I did before wasn't good for me. It made me sick, so that is why I don't work, because I just can't do it. My head, I can't. So it's kind of, it's really odd to suddenly kind of having those restrictions just to work, like work from day to day. So it's been, and I don't go to a therapist anymore. I do this by myself and my family, but they are really supportive, thankfully. So my main goal now is to be able to go out a bit more for walks with the dog, because she's been pissing me off lately. If you have like a dog in puberty, in the teenage phase, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot. My head don't really, I don't want to go out and just yell at her. I want to go out and have a good time. So I don't do things that stresses me out, and that has helped a lot. Even though it feels like I'm just sitting at home doing nothing, I am actually resting, and I need it, and my body is less tense than before, and I don't have as much pain as I did. And for anyone who has ADHD or autism, you know that pain is it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So yeah, that's good. Looking forward to Christmas. I have all the gifts already wrapped. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, I am here. I've been bad at posting and doing that kind of stuff, but hopefully it won't be another 6 months until I post again. But I don't really want to post unless I have anything to post, because I don't really want to sit and make a video that's like 7 minutes long, because I don't do that. When I sit down, I have to sit down. That's how I work. So, but if you have any questions, I would love to know if any of you have a favorite project you want to see more, because people telling me that they like something really motivates me to work on it, because I am a people pleaser, so I'm going to use that as motivation. So if you have a project you really like that you want to see more of, let me know, either here or on Instagram. Go. She's just gonna stare at me like blankly. I swear my dog has one brain cell and she's not using it. Oh god, I am. Am I being mean to you? No, I'm not being mean to you. Yeah, so that's all for me. We are just under 50 minutes. I think that's good. I have to clean this up and get this out in the world, so come. Yeah, we are gonna take off. Oh god, I don't like her licking my face. I don't like it. I know she means well, but I don't really like being licked in the face. It's yucky. I know where that tongue has been. So, yeah. We are gonna log off. Yep. That's it.